Let's say it again.
Is it possible to have a hangover for 2 days in a row?
Unless you got drunk each day.
That's not really...
Do you mean like you get so drunk one day?
Yeah, so drunk one day that the hangover like lasts for more than a day.
I think that's just general headache at that point, not necessarily a alcoholic-induced hangover.
Well, for me,
Yeah,
like
but
hangover, like is kind of like a body of.
Oh, where's your thingy over there?
Oh.
A body odor.
No, it's kind of like a full body. What's the word? It's like a full body. Should we just start the banter over?
No.
No. Okay. It's like a series of different symptoms, more than just a headache, like nausea, like overall weakness. Yeah.
I think if you have it for 2 days in a row, I think you're just sick.
Maybe. I mean, your alcohol is a disease.
Well,
Well,
then it does lower your immune system.
yeah. Because,
I
yeah.
see that.
I feel like now that I'm older, or now I guess we're older, it's just
No, just
can't
you.
drink like you used to.
Just you.
Oh, is it just
I can drink like I used to
Which is
because
not,
I don't.
Yeah, not at all.
fuck you guys?
Cheater.
Yeah, it's just yeah. Substance abuse is bad. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even feel like I drank that. Like, okay, so 2 days ago, basically, I saw someone I saw someone I knew from Twitch. But
on Friday?
Was that Friday? What day is today? Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, Friday. So I had actually never met her before, but I knew her through Twitch, and then she hit me up because she lives in Vancouver, and she was in town to see her boyfriend, and she wanted to hang out with me. And then we hung out, we streamed a little bit, and then like we got a lot of drinks. So I honestly didn't even think I drank that much. I'm trying to remember. I had a beer, and then I had 2 shots of tequila. And then I had 2 whiskey gingers that were pretty strong, actually. And then I had an old fashioned.
Whiskey ginger.
Yeah, it's whiskey and either ginger beer or ginger ale.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. That's like my go-to drink if I don't know what to get.
All right.
So
But that was 2 days ago, and
That
you're
was-
still feeling.
No, I'm not still feeling it, but I just
Maybe
I
it's
finally-
Didn't
I
you
finally-
sleep for like 13 hours?
yeah. Last night I slept for
So maybe
13
you're
hours.
dehydrated,
Maybe that's it. That would make sense.
because that's part of what
Yeah.
makes you feel headache.
Because
after-
yesterday all I had was basically water and like a little bit of Chinese takeout.
Well, that's also part of the issue then too. Now you ate a big ass meal after having an empty stomach for a long time.
All right, doctor. Look
No,
here.
seriously, that's
No, you're probably
all
right.
these things add up.
Yeah. God, Jesus. Because I used to remember just like drinking like a fucking metric shit ton in college, and like just the next day I was like, yeah, I'm fine. No big deal.
Yeah,
I mean, like, yeah, obviously I'm older and my
metabolisms.
yeah. When does your body peak again? Like,
22.
is it 22?
I don't know, something
No
like
idea.
that.
There is like an average age where your body just
Let's look.
no longer grows. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh,
It's-
grows?
Or
Your,
not-
your
not-
physical strength peaks at around 30, followed by a general decline in muscle mass as you age.
okay, 30.
This can be countered by ensuring you work your core properly each week in blocks of at
I don't
least
want
10
to. I don't
minutes
want
per
to hear.
session.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear about how I need to
Work
take
Work out
care
your
of
core, Peter.
myself. Shut up.
Gotta work that core, if you know what I mean.
Oh God! I need to
Before
have
we
sex.
start, I'm gonna.
I mean, what?
Before
Anyway.
we start, I'm gonna check on the spa real quick to see how quickly it's
How
filling up.
dare you?
check out your spot, bro.
I will.
What are
What do
we
you mean you
talking
haven't
about?
pressed record?
Your spa.
Yeah, it's
You're filling
barely
water.
up to like the seating area.
What is a spa?
Okay.
Is it just like a jacuzzi? Is there a difference?
Not
Well,
really.
a spa implies the place that you go to, like a.
No, that's not true.
That's what you call it,
That's a spa as well. There's multiple names for the same thing.
like a spa. When I think of spa,
If you think of like
If
a
you're
spa
going-
treatment,
going to a place,
Yeah,
checking
this,
in, you get.
This is also called a spa.
I would call it jacuzzi or hot tub. That's
Well, it's also called a spa.
you're a spa.
I don't know if he is a spa. Actually, I don't think if that's one of the definitions it covers. To be honest, right,
No, I
Matt?
don't think so.
No, I'm
No.
pretty sure you're wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
probably.
yeah, no, it's called a spa as well. But yes, it's a jacuzzi, it's a hot tub, it's a spa.
So yeah,
Any of those three things are interchangeable.
what should I do for my birthday?
Go to a spa.
The one over here is pretty good.
You know, I never got. Do spas do like massages? Yeah. Okay. Because I've never gotten like
That's primarily what
I've
you
never
go
gotten
to
like
them
a
for.
deep
Or
tissue
mud
massage.
baths.
Oh yeah, you should totally get one. They're awesome.
Okay. Well, I feel like a mud bath is something I would want to do with like a significant other or something, and not just solo
Mud bath,
YOLO.
no. You can get like
I heard it's exfoliating.
you can also just get like a sugar scrub after a
What the
massage.
fuck is a sugar scrub?
So it basically, you know how you have like rough skin on your hands and feet? They'll like rub sugar around your hands. It's like a sugar
Oh, so
scrub
they
kind
use
of thing.
they use the sugar more as like a texture.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
it sort of textures your hands, makes them soft.
Okay, I've actually experienced that in Korea. I was like a 24-hour spa, and this guy basically scrubbed my entire naked body down with a hard
Yeah,
scrub.
Speaking of which, hold on.
Yeah, you might as well just maybe not have the water running while we're doing this, just in case.
This is like something you can use as a sugar scrub.
Oh, that looks like old honey.
Well, it's oils with like sugar and
Oh, that smells like good cologne, but it's just like really intense.
It's eucalyptus and spearmint.
Yeah, it smells good.
Okay.
It was really intense. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, you shouldn't smell like
I like that.
that.
No, it's good. It's good. But yeah, I had this middle-aged Korean man in like something that looked like dark whitey tidies. Basically, scrubbed my entire naked body down like every inch, and it was an extremely invasive but
Well,
refreshing feeling.
when you get massages, they go generally up to like the, I want to call it the, not bikini line, but like, you know, whitey tighty line.
Got it. All right. They just avoid that zone. Your no square.
Yeah, no triangle.
No triangle. Yeah.
Except a Thai massage. They
Well-
do not ignore that area.
No,
Yes.
they don't. They do. No, wait.
The only thing that
What are you
scares
talking
me.
about?
So when I got one, she used a warm towel and would like wipe things.
Did you pay
Where
her
did you-
extra after?
No.
Where
No?
did you
Okay.
go for this? Because I've never had that happen.
This was Santa Clarita.
Were you expecting this?
No.
You were just like,
They're like,
oh,
okay.
hey, hello there.
I'm pretty
clean now.
sure they're not supposed to do that. They're not usually going to do
Actually, in that place, they have signs everywhere saying what they do not do because people think massage places are.
I mean, to be fair, like in Asian countries, they do that shit. I think it's a very like American, maybe Western civilization
Like fantasy. I guess.
sentiment
Or-
that you don't do that, and doing that is more like the fantasy area. While in Asia, it's just like any other day. Do you know what I mean? Like that guy who scrubbed me down, I'm pretty sure he wasn't trying to give me sexual pleasure because I definitely didn't feel any, because he was just scrubbing me down.
But yeah, this place here, they're pretty good. It can get pretty expensive depending on what you want to do, like anywhere really.
Yeah.
You can get some cheaper massages, but if you want like a whole nice experience, you tend to pay more.
Okay, I'm a little worried because I feel like my entire back is just like humongous pile of knots, and that if I were to get a deep tissue massage, I would actually die.
Well, that's why you would
No,
tell
no,
them
no,
my
yeah,
back's been giving me issues. You go gently there for a little bit.
and
but
then,
work it out.
they'll start working it. Okay.
Yeah, that's typically like.
Or maybe I should just go balls deep right from the beginning and scream out loud like I'm having the most
No, no,
intense
no, no.
sex of my
No,
life.
no. You're supposed to be just fully relaxed.
God damn it.
You have to let them know, and then what they do.
They feel it out.
Yeah, they feel it out. They might tell you we can't do this in one session. Like we're just gonna leave it as what we did today, and then the whole point is to make you feel good after, not like in pain.
Yeah, during it, you're gonna feel a bit of tension. You're gonna feel a little bit of them pushing on
You
it.
could feel the tension release though, right, or something.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
what I hear.
yeah.
If they get it, yeah.
Yeah, if they get it, then your tension's released, and afterward you feel good. During it, sometimes you'll be a little bit in pain. Not like
Would you guys get this done
sharp
with
pain.
me?
Sure.
Massage.
Yeah.
I'm down. I
Well,
don't
Well,
know.
typically they don't do it in the same room, but what they'll do is you can all three go at the same time to a place, and you can just have people do it. Typically in separate rooms, but some places let you do it all.
Can
in
you
the
like
same
be
room.
on your phone while you're
No.
no shit?
You're face down in this bed thing,
Yeah, and they have music.
and you
going,
have your arms
dim
at your
lights.
sides. Dim lights have music. They use oils and stuff, and they like the place here, especially. They have a bunch of different scents that you can smell while it's
Oh,
happening.
diffuser.
Not diffuser, like the oils they use, and also they have a little thing at the near where your face is pointing to like have scents go at you.
So diffuser.
No, Tony.
That's what that is.
No. Literally, they just put like a bowl with like herbs and salt.
Wow.
That's not a diffuser, Tony.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But you said a thing that puts scents in your face, so like that sounds like an oil diffuser.
Well, they wouldn't throw it. I don't think they would put it right in your face.
Yeah,
though, right?
they wouldn't put a diffuser blowing in your face.
Yeah, when they put that, when they put that like in the corner of the room, I feel like that wouldn't be. If you're just like laying face, like oh,
just here's some vapor in your face, guys.
Yeah,
it'll smell great.
that's what I thought you were talking about.
Jesus
like,
Christ.
why would I want to go to this place?
No, the one here is really good. They are expensive, but they're really good.
Anyway, it's episode 51? 52! Episode 52.
That's one more than you thought it was.
Yeah, it's one more. That's some good-ass math, Matt.
You're
Damn,
welcome.
you're a math major.
51 plus 1?
Yeah, welcome to the episode 51 plus 1 of the Control Salt Delete podcast.
Much better.
And I am your host, Peter Park. We've got Tony
Hello.
Brattoli, the soon-to-be
Yes,
wed man of the month.
Tony,
Hour? Evening? I don't know.
Barbara Tony.
And we also
Sure.
got Matthew Griego.
That's not my name.
It's not. It's Matthew Griego.
All right, Tony, legitimately curious.
Gregarious.
Is your wife going to take your name?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is she gonna do the thing where she has her middle name, has her last name as her middle name thing?
No,
She already has a middle name.
Oh, well, how do people do that then?
Hyphens, usually.
Sometimes.
Oh, it's a hyphen.
Yeah.
I feel like I've
hyphen.
seen straight up middle names though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes what people will do is they'll base their middle name based on previous generations in their family, someone from that, or they'll do it if they get married, they'll change it so that they have their family name in their name still.
I've also heard of guys taking on their wives' last names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of that too.
I don't think I know anyone that's done that yet.
I was
but-
jokingly considering it.
Yeah, but Brattoli's
You would
Dude,
have a very interesting name then.
Brattoli's a good ass last name though.
Yeah, I'm starting to see it a little bit.
See
My
the-
last name is Park.
Yeah, but I had the same problem as
My
you.
last name is Park.
I had the same problem as you did, though. Everyone would, call me Tony Spaghetti or something like that. So it's similar to,
Well, that's because kids
People
are jerks.
actually call you Tony Spaghetti.
yeah, because my last name was that Italian, or they would say a different pasta name for my last name.
But that stopped, right?
Yes.
It hasn't stopped for me. People still call me Peter Parker. People still call me Spider-Man.
Did you pick a peck of pickled peppers?
This is bullying right here, right now. This is bullying,
This is
man.
an example.
But
no,
no. Did you see my tweet the other day where
Yes,
I was like,
with the friend
yes.
or whatever that you
So
have
there's a friend from not even an acquaintance from high school.
Okay, fair
That
enough.
messaged me, he's like, "Yo, Peter, long time." No, yo, long time, Peter Parker. Like he put that in 3 different sentences. Like, what the fuck? So I didn't respond because I was a little put off by that. Unsurprisingly, I feel like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still get made fun of for my name. I know it's all in good fun in the end, but it's just like you've heard it a million times. And you even hear the comment, I bet you've heard this a million times. Like, yeah, I heard people say you've heard this a million times now. You know, it's like that's how long I've lived this life. Okay.
I still get Tony the Tiger.
Well, I feel
Well,
like
that's because Tony, not your last name.
Right.
that's pretty badass though. Tony the Tiger.
Well, again, friends in high school, they started calling me Tony the Tiger. Then it was just Tiger, and then ended up
And
being
then Brat.
Gur.
People used to call you Gur.
Just Gur.
Okay, that's pretty bad.
Max and Coco still do.
Lately, it's been
Oh,
Brat.
Brat.
I don't know. I feel like Tony Brattoli is a badass name though, but that's just coming from me. That's like Peter Park. There's so many ways to make fun of that fucking name. Like for Christ's sake, my Twitch handle starts with
Name a
PCP.
pasta.
Name a pasta?
You're making fun of mine.
All right, hold on. Name a pasta.
Macaroni.
Rigatoni.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually,
Macaroni.
that has Tony in it.
It does.
Fusilli.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
Angel hair.
Angel hair.
Yep. Tony,
Yeah, what's up, Angel hair? The fuck?
well, technically that's spaghetti.
No, it's not. It's thin spaghetti.
Fettuccine.
There, Tony Fettuccine.
I'm trying gnocchi. No one calls you Tony Gnocchi.
No.
Tony Gnocchi's a pretty
Tony
good nickname,
lasagna.
though. Lasagna. Jesus.
Hey, he said name a pasta.
That is
I
true. That is true.
But see,
Tony cannoli.
But I mean,
that rhymes.
But
I know.
but people don't say that anymore, right?
No, I do get. They say it wrong, so I get Brattoli a lot, which is the pasta brand. So I always, when they do that, I always say, if that was my last name, I would probably not be working here or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Tony Bertoli.
Well,
I'd be freaking rich.
I mean, like when I pay for shit, right? People will look at my credit card or my debit card or whatever, and they'll laugh. They'll be like, like that. And it's just like, they don't say anything to me, but it's like,
but
I'm just like, you motherfucker.
I mean, you can just embrace it.
I do embrace it.
No, but I mean, like,
just
legally
change
it
to Parker.
to Peter Parker and only dress as Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
It has to be the Tobey
In the
Maguire,
third
huh?
movie.
Specifically the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Specifically the emo one.
I'm gonna have to learn that dance. Oh my god. Anyway, how have your weeks been, guys?
I think we pretty much covered it.
Yeah.
No,
No, we didn't.
not at all.
Matt.
It's been fine.
Oh.
All right. How about you, Peter?
No, it's it's been kind of just a normal week. It's been work,
I'm sorry.
and we've been getting ready for a couple parties. Like a lot of places have put out Halloween stuff already because it's not quite October, but it is close.
It's holiday season.
It's holiday season. It's the reason for the season is consumerism. So they put out all their
Hell
stuff.
yeah, capitalism.
And so we've just like we walked into a Target and we're like, oh, let's walk through the Halloween section just to see what they have. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, speaking of,
Huh?
I bought my Halloween costume.
nice.
Guess what it is?
No, I'm not gonna guess.
You don't want to guess?
Is it Spider-Man?
No.
Oh. Is it Tobey Maguire?
It's even better.
Are you Diva?
No.
Hold on. The skin jumpsuit diva.
No,
Oh,
not
man.
quite.
Okay, hold on.
You got the correct ethnicity though, sort of.
So
Are you going as someone from Twice?
No.
are you going as a K-pop?
Nope.
Oh,
It's better. It's better.
it's how could it be better?
I am going as
Kim
Kim
Jong-un.
Jong
I knew
Un.
it.
Hell
I knew it.
yeah, brother.
Are you gonna do the haircut?
I'm gonna try to, yeah.
Oh my god.
Grow it out long on top and then like gel it and like comb it back. I think that's how he does it, right?
Yeah, it's like almost flat on
Yeah.
top.
I mean, it comes with the mask too if I really want to do it that way, but like I feel
Sweet.
like it would be better if I didn't. So
oh man.
yeah, $25 off Amazon's on its way.
Totally worth.
Totally
That's pretty
worth. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be doing some streaming stuff with that, but I mean Halloween's around the corner too, so I was like, I haven't bought a Halloween costume in a really long time, so like this is gonna be a good time.
it works.
Yeah, it works.
But yeah, Halloween section at Target, they have a lot of actually pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're like, okay, we're doing a Halloween party. It's decided. We bought a bunch of Halloween stuff.
I went to Party City recently for some with a streamer friend of mine, and like we were doing some brainstorming for ideas, and like damn, Party City has a lot of shit, dude.
Oh yeah.
A
Well,
lot
I
of
mean,
shit.
they're specifically
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
So,
So I bought a cowboy hat.
good.
I bought a gnome mask that comes with a white beard and like a red little cone hat.
All right.
Yeah, and then I ordered that Kim Jong-un costume for Amazon, which has nothing to do with Party City. But
Is
yeah,
this for like redeemable things,
or
or just you're just gonna stream it? With
yeah, it's
that?
kind of redeemable stuff. So yeah,
like
yeah. Matt, continuing on with your parties.
Okay.
Nothing new.
Anyways, so yeah, we've just been sort of getting ready because we're having our housewarming party soon.
And it is a nice house.
It is a nice house, and
I
it's,
feel like I say that every week, but goddamn, this is a nice house.
it is, and I appreciate that. So we've just been getting ready, sort of just cleaning up the floor space, making sure everyone can actually have a place to stand or walk around. Got a propane tank for the grill, refiltering all the water out of the spa, replacing it.
Yeah, I feel
All
like
that
this
kind of
place.
stuff.
Yeah, I feel like this place is getting more and more organized every time I come here. So I'm just like, dude, if I was you, I'd still be in boxes like for like 6 months.
Yeah, well, the first couple of weeks we were here, we were like going at it. you
Yeah.
know? So it was pretty good right off the bat, and we've kind of slowed down a lot
But I mean,
just to relax
Yeah.
in our
Yeah.
house,
yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much been it. Not too much.
I just love how much closer you are. Like how easy it is for me to drive here now. I mean, not for Tony, but
I
for
can't
me.
say the same.
Aw. Well, if you move up close to us over there,
We'll see. What
it'll be
happens.
easy for all of us.
Dude,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah, that's really about it.
Cool.
Not a whole lot.
Tony?
I don't remember. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Well done.
Hitting the weed pretty hard, huh?
No. I actually am having a hard time. Well, yesterday
Sleeping?
we organized... No, just remembering what the hell. Yesterday we organized our storage unit by room. So it makes more sense in
How
there.
much space are you renting in that storage unit?
It's a 10 by 10.
Okay.
And it's mostly filled.
Nice.
Granted,
So
about 2/3 of that is... No, not 2/3. I would say 3/5 of that is wedding stuff at the moment.
okay.
2/5.
You could just say around a
quarter.
little more than half.
Quarter.
What, Tony?
Oh, I just remembered. I have a gift of sorts for you.
For me?
Yeah. Well, it's already open, but I basically brought back some board games from San Diego that I thought maybe you'd like. I don't know if you have them. Dead of Winter.
I don't have that one.
Yeah,
I've heard that one's really good.
Yeah, I have Dead of Winter and its expansion
Ooh.
box as well. So those are in my car, and we could play it sometimes. It's really fun. It's really fun. We maybe go play it today.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We have.
I just for some reason I was just looking at your wall of board games. I was like, there's something there that I'm like not remembering, and now I do.
There you go.
Good thing I never took it out of my car.
Nice housewarming gift, you could say.
Yep. Yes.
There you go.
Perfect. All right. I also have another copy of Twilight Imperium, which you already have, but
I do.
Yeah. Whatever.
I still have yet to actually play that with a big group of people.
It's a fucking nightmare.
Because
But yeah,
it's I wouldn't say it's a nightmare.
it's a nightmare to get started if no one knows how to play the game.
Well, it's getting a bunch of people willing to sit and play a game for a day.
My first game took 6 hours.
That's a short one.
Yeah, it was because we didn't have that many players.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
8
So
hours
those-
is normal.
Like it's an event.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you plan on doing that the whole day. You don't plan on doing it straight. You take breaks because it's
So it's like
It's
D&D.
intense. kind of
D&D day.
Yeah, it's like a D&D
It's like
day.
competitive D&D day, and
Yeah.
then you feel shitty because you lost after 8 hours of playing.
I don't know if I'd say you feel shitty.
I felt shitty.
Oh.
The person who won was the only person who knew how to play the game, and he was the one teaching us. And he basically had a bunch of Death Stars and
Well,
destroyed
see,
all of us.
that's just rude.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he still was taking it easy on us. We were just fucking. We had no idea what the fuck we were doing.
Well, yeah, that's normal for that game. That
Yeah.
like it takes a while to really get into it, but I've heard that once you learn that game and you get people that know the game and play it together, it's like the best.
Yeah, it was rough
Thing
and
ever.
tumble. Dude, I'm sorry for the tangents, but continue, Tony.
Yeah, how dare you? I was explaining my boring story about how we rearranged our storage unit.
Did you find
it's-
anything interesting?
Hold on, 3/5, half, no, a quarter
It's
full
about a
of
quarter
just wedding
stuff. Yeah.
I feel like every time I rearrange like my own stuff, like I always find something that I haven't seen in like years, and I'm just like, oh shit, I should totally use this. And then
I did actually.
What'd you find?
But I didn't take it because I don't need that shit. Well, I found my Wii U in there. I forgot I still had it in
Oh
there.
fuck, I have a Wii U too. I completely forgot that.
I got rid of mine.
I need to sell mine.
Some other
I sold
pictures
mine
and
actually. I
things.
did. Had a garage sale.
Speaking of, this is
Oh yeah.
not really news, but maybe it is. But I saw GameStop is doing a trade-in thing right now for Switch. Eligible consoles, you can get up to $275 for
Towards
a
a Switch?
Towards a Switch.
Yeah, are they PS4 and Xbox One?
I didn't click on it, but I saw that.
I'm assuming it's
I would,
PS4 and
if I
Xbox
could
One.
if I could trade in stuff towards a PS4 Pro, I would do that. But if it's for Switch only, then no, I'm not so
Yeah,
interested.
they're really pushing those coming because they're
I
selling.
think they do that sort of when the console's going to become a big hit, you know?
Yeah.
So like when God of War came out, they were like, trade in a bunch of stuff, get a PS4 Pro.
Maybe the next
I
big.
think there was
maybe
one
the
for
next
that.
big.
There probably was.
Maybe the next big PS4 title. I'll do around that time.
Yeah, might as well
Maybe
check
they'll do it
out.
for Kingdom Hearts 3.
I'm assuming they're going to do it for Kingdom Hearts 3, Last of Us 2.
That game is coming out soon. Like in not like 2-ish months.
soon.
Well, I mean,
we
they
don't know.
have a release date for it.
They say that now.
I mean, I feel like 2 months out.
They had a release date for it 5 years ago.
Yeah. True.
Who's to trust now?
I feel like 2 months out though, they would have delayed it sooner if they were gonna delay it. Was what I'd say.
You would think.
Yeah. Okay. You're right.
Yeah.
But I just feel like missing the holiday window would be fucking terrible.
But I think they'll just have so many pre-orders that it doesn't matter.
I suppose.
But then
Pre-ordering.
all the people that
I know.
did do that are going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're always pissed when something's delayed.
We're mad no matter what.
Yeah,
So yeah.
pretty much.
I think the only company that gets away with delays and people don't get that pissed is actually Nintendo.
That's because I feel like they have a good usage of the delays. Like they explain, like, hey man, like our game's not coming together quite yet, so like we're gonna try and make it better.
Yeah.
While on the other hand, like a lot of these other companies, when they delay, it's mostly just because like they don't want to release within the same window of another competitor. For example, Battlefield 5. They don't want to. They realize that releasing right next to COD is probably not a good idea, especially since our pre-orders are fucking taking a shit. So yeah.
Anyway, sorry,
so,
Tony.
Yeah, my storage unit.
What'd you
exciting.
find? Oh yeah, the Wii U.
The one thing that I did find that I needed actually was resistance bands, because for my physical therapy, I'm using them.
Oh yeah.
So
Speaking of which, how's your arm?
it's doing better. I'd say it's about
high?
50%.
Do you still work out at 24 or not 24? LA?
I haven't in a long time.
Would you go back with me?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Although I'd have to go pretty far.
I mean, I would be down to go to you too.
Well done, guys.
I do need to at least do some cardio or something, because
fuck that.
my body's dying.
Not about that cardio.
I mean, if you really want to, you can come here to do cardio.
Yeah.
that is true. Maybe you should just pay a membership to Matt and just work out here, man.
Pay Matt.
Just give me
$30
a dinner every once in a while, and that's about it.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I'm down. All right.
I don't have enough equipment to charge $30.
God, I'm so sorry. I feel like I've interrupted you for the 8th time. I apologize.
It's fine, because that's
It's only been 7.
the only thing I remember happening this week.
Really?
That's
I mean, like to be fair, we haven't recorded in 2 weeks.
yeah, I don't remember what happened last week.
Okay. Well,
Did I go to,
for
did
me,
we go somewhere?
did you?
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess the only thing I could say about my weeks is I've been playing Commander more.
Oh,
for Magic the
MTG.
Gathering?
Yeah, nice.
And Commander's pretty fun.
Fuck,
I've actually deconstructed all the decks I had and just put all the rares in my binder. And I'm just making Commander decks now because
It's so fun.
it's fun, and it's also like to make a competitive deck either in standard or in modern is way too fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Commander, though, you can just do random nonsense, and you only need one ofs of all the cards. So if you need anything, you just get one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that bad.
Also, casual formats are like
They're just more
they're
fun.
just fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's
Like I actually have 2 custom Commander decks that I've made, and I got the 4 precons, and I'm making another custom one now, which is based on life gain
nice.
and killing people by healing myself.
Yeah,
It'll be fun.
nice.
There's,
I have
there's
like
a couple infinite combos, which are pretty good.
Yeah, I have like 5 or 6 commander decks at home. I completely forgot what the commanders do and everything, but like, yeah, we should play some commander sometime. And you
I
could
mean, I
probably,
have the decks.
I'm
I can
down.
yeah,
just,
you could use my decks too. Oh yeah, we should totally do that. Yeah.
All my cards are in storage. I know where those
No,
are.
I mean you could use my decks too.
or mine. I
Yeah,
have-
or you could even buy a precon too. Like, there's so many options.
yeah, we can do
Yeah.
something with that.
But yeah, Peter, how was your week?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. I don't remember.
Well, you guys better not interrupt. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Tony, you remember that one thing that we were going to... All right.
Yeah, what was
so,
that one thing? No, I'm really excited. I'm invested now.
Oh, you know, the one thing.
Oh,
There was a fire yesterday near my house.
Castaic, yeah.
how
I heard about that.
How threatening?
To me, 0.
Oh, okay.
Where was it actually? Was it near Six Flags again?
No, it was like way behind the lake in a canyon.
Hmm.
And it started out as a little 100-acre fire. And
A little 100-acre fire.
well,
That's all of Pooh's home, damn it.
Oh shit! Good
Yeah,
point.
100-acre wood. Well, in the grand scheme of things, 100 acres isn't that bad. But
For a
in-
fire here.
in 3
yeah.
hours, it was well over 1,200 acres.
That's,
And
yeah.
when I woke up this morning, just the air was smoke.
Is it just me,
Yeah.
or I feel like there's just been more fires, right?
Well,
Or is
there's
it
a
really?
few factors.
There's actually been I feel like there have been less, but there have been giant ones.
Yeah,
Like,
there's been
really
more-
bad.
There've been there's been less, but there's just intense fires.
Like intensely
Like
bad.
the Redding one was the
Ooh.
worst fire I think California has had in history. I think is what they
yeah,
said.
is what they said.
Was
I'm
that
pretty
when
sure.
like everything was burning in every direction?
Yeah.
Was that
Yes.
that time? Okay.
And it
It
lasted
just kept
for like
spreading.
weeks.
It lasted almost 2 months, I think.
Okay, yeah, it was a long fire.
That's
And that's when
that's a fucking
Verizon did
nightmare.
the dick hole thing of
Oh,
throttling.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
And then California was like, all right, net neutrality's back. We're not doing that again.
Yeah, yeah. It just goes to show how important it is to have net neutrality, man. Fuck. Like, because that really shows they'll go after anyone.
Yeah.
Including firefighters who are trying to save lives. Like, what the
So
fuck?
dumb.
Like I was discussing with Kelsey this, right? Like
Uh-huh.
if all like for firefighters and emergency teams, they should just give them priority lanes, you know, And if they just came out with a PR on like Twitter or whatever and said, hey, we're giving the people working on these fires priority access, your data might be a little bit slower as a result, I'm pretty sure most people in California would be like, yeah, that's fine.
Not just let's throttle it all.
Jesus. But I almost feel like they don't even need to throttle it. You know what I mean? Like it's just,
no, of course they
it's
don't.
just like they can because they will. They will because they can.
These oligopolies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Anyway,
how was your week?
Yeah. So the past 2 weeks, I've been doing a lot of collaborative content with other streamers. Like I've been specifically like Angels Kimmy and recently Yuli from Truly Yuli. So they're all partnered streamers. So
Truly Yuli.
it's funny because like I feel like I've been streaming a lot for the past 2 weeks, but like just not on my own stream.
Yeah.
I think I've streamed like twice in the past 2 weeks, twice, maybe 3 times in the past 2 weeks. And then like everyone else has been like, but like in reality, I've streamed like 6 or 7 times. Like, so it's just like, it's funny, but like, yeah, I mean, it's always fun to, I feel like collaborate with other people. Like I really do enjoy, you know, like interactions with, you know, other people on stream. And I feel like that's usually a good time. But yeah, other than that, like just recovering from this hangovers a little bit and yeah, nothing crazy exciting. Just a lot of work, streaming. So yeah. This coming month is going to be fucking intense for, I think, all of us.
Yeah.
But for me, like, it's going to be extremely, like, I think I talked about it, but it was like, you know, there's your bachelor party, there's my birthday, which I think is going to fall a little bit by the wayside this year, but which is fine because, like, the older you get, I feel like the less you care about your own actual birthday. But
I don't care anymore.
yeah, so it's like my birthday and then the bachelor party and then your wedding, which is fairly important. Then TwitchCon,
A little bit.
and then Las Vegas.
All of which are more important than Tony's wedding.
Yeah.
Clearly.
It's fine.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, it's going to be really, really crazy busy month. So we'll see how that goes. So in terms of recording, I'm not sure.
Probably just take a hiatus for a few weeks.
Either a hiatus or like we do like short recording sessions midweek. That's the only way I could think.
I don't know. I think it's going to be...
Probably take a break.
We just have to take a break just because this is a big event.
Yeah.
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 So just stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Listen to our other episodes.
Yeah.
They'll be there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, they'll be there.
Anyway, I think it's time for gaming news.
Gaming news.
Do you guys need to take a break or can we go straight at it?
Go straight.
All right, first bit of news fucking sucks. Telltale Games is closing or is shut down.
I kind of saw it coming.
It was swift. So they have they had 250 employees, which has been cut down to 25 employees, so that they'll finish up their existing obligations. You would think that existing obligation would include the last couple episodes of the last season of The Walking Dead. No, those are canceled.
That sucks.
The only thing that they're working on now is the Netflix Minecraft game. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yes.
The Minecraft Stories game that they have.
Yeah. So that's all. That's all they're working on, and obviously all future projects are now canned, including what was it, The Wolf Among Us 2 and Stranger Things.
Oh, that's right. They were gonna do that.
Yep.
Damn it.
It's all canceled. So I know that I'm not sure when this happened, but I remember that they had like a huge scaling down of the company where they laid off a bunch of people. I think that's when because you know they exploded in popularity, obviously.
But then they grew too much.
I think they grew beyond their means. They had too many projects. The quality of like their writing / the games themselves was watered down.
I've unfortunately felt for a little while that Telltale, they haven't done enough to set themselves apart from what they were at 5 years ago, kind of a thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are a lot of complaints about how their technology has not aged well, and that they never really innovated on the game engine that they were using.
Yeah.
The
first Walking Dead game, playing that for the first time,
That was awesome.
that was great.
That was an experience.
That was an experience because it was something people hadn't seen before. Like it's literally just story with gameplay elements, which at the time was cool. But then they did it again and again and again and again, and it's like we've seen this.
Yeah, and
do something else.
I just think like their games really live and die by their writing, the quality of the writing.
Very much.
Really, seriously. Because The Walking Dead would not have worked if the writing was bad, you know?
Yeah.
I think what happened was like people started to realize that their storylines would never really have significant changes no matter the decisions you made.
Yeah,
it was
that
like
was also a
they
big
were just
issue.
they were just telling you one story with some variance in like what occurs, but overall like it's kind of like nothing nothing crazy life changing, I guess.
Like
Right.
Square Enix.
Yeah. So like
Where
Life
it's-
is Strange. You see, like they started to have competition like crop up around like
That
like,
type of game.
innovative storytelling, and I don't know. It just seemed like they crumbled under their own weight. They really did try to scale back and focus more, but like it was too late by then.
Yeah. I mean, they definitely had some cool projects coming up, but I
Mhm.
also feel like some of their projects were kind of why,
Mm-hmm.
you know? I've heard the Batman Telltale game was fine.
Yeah, I heard
but
that
I
one was
also
actually
felt
good.
like there were so many Batman games up to that point that no one wanted to play one that wasn't Arkham Asylum style.
Yeah, I heard the Game of Thrones one was just bad.
Game of Thrones one was bad. Borderlands one I didn't hear anything about because I don't think anyone really played it.
I heard it was good,
Yeah, I've
But
heard it was a
then
funny one.
but then I also didn't. I don't know. Maybe the nature of Twitch also kind of hurt the sales.
Because everyone watches
lots
it
of
once.
people, yeah, lots of
and you
people are
don't have to see
streaming
it.
it, and it's just like, oh, I don't need to buy this game because I could just watch my favorite streamer stream instead.
Yeah, it is a kind of game where if someone else plays it in front of you, you literally don't have to play it.
Yeah.
Whereas with other games,
Like
like
your dating sims too.
Yeah, because like games like, I don't know, let's say Fortnite or like God of War or something, like even though you watch your favorite streamer stream the game, like you still have this itch to play it yourself.
Yeah.
I think Telltale games don't have that.
no, they do not.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I mean, it sucks because clearly they were working with some cool properties, especially like Stranger Things Telltale game. That sounds really cool,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you could see how that could have the potential because the original show has such strong writing. You'd expect this to have really strong writing as well.
Yeah,
But
especially if it
we'll-
was a collaborative effort.
Yeah, and now we'll never know.
Never know.
So yeah, it's really unfortunate. Like I'm hearing really tough things, like people like just got hired like a week ago, or like people moved across the country to like work on it. It seems like this is blindsided like all the employees completely.
Which is really bad.
Although I've heard it's similar to what was that company? Oh my god! Recently, where
Oh, the people behind Lawbreakers.
was that it?
Yeah, it's like Cliffy B, I think. They released another game. It was like a battle royale game. I think Radical Heights, and then they ended up shutting down just because they weren't making enough money.
Well, I was thinking similar to some studio that got shut down, and all the other studios are like, "Well, just come here."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they're
that-
doing that.
yeah,
with
that was-
Telltale. Okay.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
Lawbreakers.
that
Well,
was-
yeah,
that was-
that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's already-
yeah,
it's already
If the
started.
talent's there, people will scoop them up.
Yeah, I've been seeing like Ubisoft. Is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft?
Depends on where you're from.
It doesn't matter.
I say Ubisoft.
Then you're
But
fine.
yeah, Ubisoft basically tweeted, "Hey, like we're gonna have an open conversation about job opportunities at this time. Like, please, like,
I think
let-
EA even too is on them.
hey, man, that's cool.
Uh,
I mean, dude, I'm not gonna shit on anyone that gives job opportunities.
no, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just
But yeah, you know, EA. But Ubisoft, also Blizzard. Like, there's a lot of big companies in
Blizzard
California.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
well, I feel like storytelling games have a place in the market.
Dude, I feel like Blizzard would be a great company for like they have
Like
so many.
if there was a Warcraft style game, but done in a Telltale way, I think that could actually be really cool.
Dude, look at any other IPs. I could say that for any of them. Seriously, like
Yeah.
Diablo 3, StarCraft, World of Warcraft,
Yeah.
even Hearthstone. Like I could see any of those IPs
I don't know
having a
about
Telltale.
Hearthstone.
Dude, I bet with the strong enough writing, I could
I
see
mean,
it.
sure,
Yeah.
but
Just think of it as like a Yu-Gi-Oh.
I guess
You know?
yeah, in the world of
Yeah.
the thing that they're playing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I totally think that Blizzard has the capability of doing that, so that would be cool. Hey, Blizzard, if you want to pay us for
Yeah,
it.
you hear that?
Yeah. Dude, I swear to God, if I see like, you know, like Telltale Games presents a Hearthstone story.
Well, it would be a different studio.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Told Story
Telltale-
Studios.
Tell-
Told stories.
Telltale Games.
Yes, Told Story Studios.
I think Blizzard would just keep it Blizzard for
Well,
everything.
I know
Well,
they
yeah,
would.
we're just
I know.
we're just bantering, bro.
Sorry.
Okay, is it weird that I kind of really want that now? Like for the lighthearted stories, they could do like Overwatch, Hearthstone, you know, for like the darker stories.
Even dark stories. Overwatch can be dark.
That's true. But like Diablo 3, imagine
Oh,
a Diablo
Diablo.
3 story. Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
Or just a Diablo.
Yeah.
Just
Oh right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically 3.
Yeah. No. Oh, 3 and 3 only. Okay. So there better be a witch doctor.
StarCraft, Diablo, all their IPs actually would make great story because I think they have such a big story base.
Yeah, I feel like all their universes are great, but I just also feel like none of their storytelling has always ever been like amazing. Do you know what I mean?
Blizzard's?
Yeah. I feel like they're more about spectacle over like actual content.
I don't know.
No, their lore is usually pretty strong.
And Warcraft stories are really good.
Really? Because when I played the StarCraft 2 campaign, I always thought the writing was pretty weak. I think
maybe individual characters' writing was weak, but I think the story overall was good.
Okay, yeah. I think like the overarching story was like pretty good, but I think the character interactions and that kind of writing was pretty bad.
Yeah, I can understand that.
We're gonna kick this revolution into overdrive. Oh come on!
I mean, that's just in-game nonsense. I mean,
that's his story.
No, actually, the Diablo 3 story was bad. The original story.
Well, I think Diablo 3 was just too limited at first.
With Cain, whatever.
Yeah, I just feel like that kind of narrative story style structure would be actually really cool for the Blizzard property. So Blizzard, come on, man.
Yeah, we have a great suggestion for you guys.
Yeah. I would totally pay for that shit. But yeah, sad news. But I'm glad that there are companies reaching out to try and alleviate the situation. Blizzard specifically was like, yeah, we have tons of job opportunities open right now if you guys are interested. So like,
yeah,
hopefully
that happens a lot in the tech industry. Like once they hear any sort of big product go down, people are like, oh, they were good, bring them in.
Yeah, like snatch up the talent. Yeah. So that's cool. I mean, well, that part of the story is cool. The rest of it's kind of the rest of it kind of sucks. I really liked Wolf Among Us too. So shame.
Well, they had a couple really good original things.
Yeah.
So it's a shame, but again, it's sort of a symptom of a few of the things we talked about already.
Definitely. All right, next bit of kind of shitty news is that Devil May Cry 5 is going to have microtransactions which will allow you to upgrade your character.
And all I have to say to that is, why?
Yeah. There was also a follow-up tweet by, I think, one of the game devs saying, hey, man, like, this is purely for people that just don't have the time to, like, grind it out. Like,
well, here's the thing.
Like, but that's the game.
I mean, Devil May Cry was never a grindy game. Yeah. So they must have designed it now to be a grindy game.
Yeah. I mean, he was saying that, like, the progression is very similar to Devil May Cry 4. I didn't personally ever play Devil May Cry 4, so I don't know if that was a grindy game.
You can get the Mega Man gun.
Great.
Cool. I don't know. I just whenever I see that kind of opportunity to make money, even if it's not necessary, to me it's just like, then why don't you just include that option for free? You know, it just seems kind of scummy.
Yeah. Cuz like that game progression, that's like making it so that you can progress your character in God of War that way. And if I saw that option in that game, all I would think is, why? Right? Because they made it fair in that game to progress. So Devil May Cry, the only reason I would think that they would do that is because they made it unfair.
Yeah.
Or where you compared it to Shadow of War when that came out.
Yeah. It's like,
where you can just
that
upgrade your shit and then kill everything in one hit.
Or you just die because they are too strong and you have to spend days upon days grinding, which I think is ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, like, are they that desperate to like monetize the game to make it profitable? Like, is like charging only $60 for a AAA title like not enough anymore? Like that's what I'm thinking, you know, because like multiplayer games have a plethora of ways for you to monetize. Single player games, not so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. CD Projekt Red with the Witcher series seem to do just fine.
That's true, but like I also don't know like the financials of like how much money to see. I mean, yeah, actually,
they're doing well.
Yeah, I feel like they did really well. But they also aren't based in the U.S. either. I don't know, like what.
The way I think of it, right? If you're gonna make a single player game with that kind of a thing in it, you're designing it that way.
Yeah, I just feel like if you're gonna monetize, there's better ways than things that strictly affect the gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember. I think the first game that I remember did that was like Dead Space 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
But then the developers included a bug where you can just get infinite supplies anyways.
Yeah.
So they were just like, we're not fixing that.
So you could tell that it's like, look, man, this is what our publisher wanted. This is not what our vision of the game was. So like, so I mean, like if you find a bug that is easy to find, then we'll give you what you need without being charged. I mean, I don't mind.
Yeah. And it's like, whenever a game says they're going to monetize that kind of a thing, again, they design it that way. Like Shadow of War. Do you think the creators of that game wanted it to have a giant wall where you had to pay money?
Probably
No,
not.
Probably not. They wanted it to be progressive and progression system where you can get to it.
Yeah, do you know what's unfortunate is that I did hear that game is actually pretty grindy. So it just kind of shows that like they're kind of pushing you towards opening your wallet for the game. And it's not cool.
That's the problem, is that I think the first game was good. Like, it was highly praised. It was good progression, all that stuff. The second one, all of a sudden, they're just like, we need to make more money now that we have a fan base. And it's like, no, you don't. You just sell the game.
It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate, because I was actually looking forward to that game. And now
and it's not like Devil May Cry is not a well-liked series. People like those games.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Anyway, on to our last bit of news, unless you guys have something else. We have the announcement.
I do have one more little
Okay,
piece
go
of
ahead.
news.
Just
Magic
pop it
the
in.
Gathering Online is going into open beta
Oh yeah, on the 27th.
next week.
27th.
Yes, the
That's
27th.
pretty soon.
Yeah. They're doing a wipe of everyone's accounts. They keep your money and whatever you've put into it that way.
They said they will refund
They'll refund everything.
everything that you purchased.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
In-game currency will still be refunded, but you just have all your decks are wiped. You have to restart the whole game pretty much, but you'll just start off with all the stuff you've already put into it monetarily.
If you export, you have to export.
You can export
decks.
your deck lists.
Yeah.
Because you can import and export deck lists, which is cool. You just won't have the cards sometimes because you just started the game fresh. There's no cards in it.
Mhm. All right.
I
Yeah,
don't have any,
open
so I'm
beta.
just gonna start.
That's
Coming
cool.
next
I'll
week.
probably check that out.
And there have been a plethora of improvements. It has gotten so much better since when I first started playing
It's
it.
still not widescreen support.
No. It's
have you
kind of
tried
unfortunate.
like?
I haven't tried recently, but I
No,
don't know.
I mean, have you tried like reaching out to them and be like, could you?
I'm sure they've heard that plenty
Okay.
of times. But it's
maybe
also kind of
maybe
nice
they
that it's
need
just
to
a
hear
little
it
window
one more time.
sometimes. But yeah, so open beta coming next week. Everyone should try it out.
Yeah,
Stress test it because they tend to give away things when people break their servers.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. All right. Last bit of news is the most fun, I guess, of everything. Not so fun.
Sure.
I guess it's not hard to be fun when all the news is so bleak. But yeah, Sony announced a PlayStation Classic, much like the Nintendo, Super Nintendo Classic.
NES,
and,
SNES.
yeah, both of them. And they announced only 5 games of the 20 that would be on the console itself,
But those 5.
and it's $100.
It's 100?
It's
it's
$100.
$100.
Oh, God.
It's
All right.
Final Fantasy VII,
That's, yeah.
Jumping Flash, which I've never heard of that. Ridge Racer Type 4,
Okay.
which I've played a little bit. Tekken 3, which is just
That's
is a fucking
good.
classic. And Wild Arms. It's kind of like a Western JRPG.
To be honest,
No, it's a
Final-
Western. It's a JRPG set in like a Wild
in
West.
To be honest, among those, Final Fantasy 7 and Tekken 3 are the only ones that I really know.
To be honest, same.
Yeah.
I've heard of Wild Arms. I've heard like good things about Wild Arms. Console is kind of like the other classic systems where it is smaller and it's more it emulates the look, but it's not really. I don't think it has a functional like CD opening thing, obviously, and
No.
like I'm not even sure if it has like memory card slots that work, but
I would hope not.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like a flash thing.
You bring that with you.
See,
if you
each
wanna
unit
play
will
it.
also come with an HDMI cable, a USB cable, and 2 controllers for local multiplayer play.
Oh, 2 controllers. Good.
Oh.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's why it's $100.
No,
but yeah,
That's not
so
why it's $100.
So
There's no reason that needs to be $100.
So now we just need to wait for the N64 Classic, the
that is
GameCube
that is-
Classic.
no N64 Classic. It's already been announced, so I'm pretty excited for that. So yeah, $100 to play Final Fantasy 7, Tekken 3. I need to see what those other 15 games are, but
Yeah.
I'm a little worried that
I feel like with the NES and the SNES, they gave a bunch of games people wanted. Announcing just those 5 is kind of weird.
yeah,
I feel like why not just tell everyone everything?
yeah.
Or maybe they're just trying to get a feel for like what they're like. But they've already decided the games.
Yeah,
by now.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
pretty obvious there are some games that people really want to see, but I don't know if we'll see them. Like
Crash,
Crash,
Bandicoot.
and Spyro, I feel like are pretty obvious choices, but at the same time, they did have remasters, so maybe people don't really care for them.
Maybe.
Spyro's not out yet.
I think we should
Yes,
see.
it's-
I mean, it's coming out though, but like Metal Gear Solid 1 would be
Oh,
pretty.
Hell yeah.
but that also is a Tecmo Konami issue.
Yeah. Resident Evils, like 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I feel like would be pretty good. Dino Crisis, maybe.
Dino Crisis. God, man.
Madden 98.
Yeah, like any. Oh wait, there's no way they're getting licensed sports games.
Madden 95.
They're not getting licensed games. I also feel like with Nintendo, they had so many good first-party titles that they can easily do it. Sony is a little more limited when it comes to first-party. A lot of their stuff was third.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, we'll see. If I'm probably not going to get this, we're going to have to see what the other 15 games are, but it is a cool little looking thing. So
yeah, I mean, but for $100.
Yeah, but
yeah, it seems steep.
Yeah.
But wasn't the SNES $80?
Yeah, it also came with 2 controllers and everything else you needed to.
Yeah.
And like more games, right?
To be fair, the PS1 is like a more modern
something, yeah.
The PS1 is a more modern console than the Super Nintendo. Like I get it, but it's still a lot, you know.
Yeah, I mean the NES was 60?
60.
NES Classic was 60,
yeah.
and then they jumped $20 more for that. Maybe the N64 one will be 100, but I hope not.
I could actually see the N64 one being $100.
GameCube,
but if they do
maybe.
that, I hope they have little cartridges.
They're not going to.
I just want it. They don't have to be like of every game, but I just want one fake little cartridge that you can put in and out to start the game.
Look, man, I'm sure someone will 3D print something and put the schematics online. So if you
There you
really
go.
want it, you can get it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for news. Kind of curious to see what that thing's going to be about, though.
Yeah, hopefully they release more info on the games.
I'm trying to think what else like I played on PS1, but like
PS1.
it's kinda,
Need for Speed.
Need for Speed, yeah.
Crash Team Racing.
Oh my god.
I did not play that.
The
But
game
maybe
was
a-
basically the
was
Mario
Sonic
part
on
of
PS1?
Gran Turismo.
No.
It was on Dreamcast,
Mega Man
right?
X games.
Oh, Mega Man games. I can see. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Street Fighter. No, Street Fighter was on PS1. Was it?
I have no.
No, it
idea.
was on Super Nintendo.
Parappa the Rappa.
Oh,
Parappa the Rappa,
actually,
yeah.
yeah. I could see that.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
sucks.
Busta Groove?
No, that's
Oh, Busta Groove.
Busta Groove.
Is Puzzle Fighter on it?
Yes, it was.
Okay, Puzzle Fighter.
So we'll just have to see if Capcom participates because Capcom has a lot of like classic titles on the PS1 for sure.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we're gonna go on to games we played after a break.
We'll be right back.
Uh-huh.
Dream of Californication.
Is that like fornicating with California?
Oh shit! Is that what that means? Is it a combination of California and fornication?
Yes.
I'm so dumb. Didn't realize that.
Did you?
Too bad.
Okay.
To be fair, I don't really read too much into Red Hot Chili Pepper lyrics because
There's even a show called Californication with
It's all about having sex in California.
what's his face from
I'm kidding.
X-Files.
It's not really, but kind of is.
I just for some reason,
Fornication. The word's right there.
yeah.
Mind blown.
Welcome back, everyone.
Anyway, we're back from our break, and we're going to talk about the games that we have played.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
What have you played, Matt?
Well, how about we start with you, since you're
You're just gonna be
nice and long.
Nice and juicy. I played one game and one game only. It's a game I promised I would never play again.
Frogger.
A game that has disappointed me to my depths of my soul.
Wait. Dream Daddy Simulator.
No, I love that game. I play it every time.
Oh man.
Destiny 2. Wowzers. Okay, to be fair, I did not start playing the game on release, like the Forsaken expansion.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got it for the Forsaken expansion. I'm not playing old content. I didn't play the game on release. Like I had I just had no plans to play the game at all. And then I was just hearing tons of positive buzz around the game, both on Reddit from people that I listen to, like gaming personalities I listen to. Like everyone's talking about how fun Destiny 2 is again. And like what pushed me over was when I was watching Summit 1G stream it, and he was streaming the raid, and I was just like, oh fuck, that looks fine. Damn it. And I was like, all right, I'm not going to get it though. And then I get a message from a friend of mine. He's like, yo, Peter, yo, like a fucking drug dealer. Yo, hey. Did you hear about that Destiny 2 content? Hear about that good shit? No, but he was just like, hey, Peter, like I'm thinking about getting Destiny 2 again. If I got it, would you get it? I was like, oh, Yeah, I would. And I did. And it's great. They honestly fixed a lot of things I had issues with in the original base game. And yeah, like there's just so much content now. There's like, first of all, the campaign's fun. I'm not gonna say it's great. Like the writing could still be better, but it's fun. Like essentially what it boils down to is that one of your fellow like Guardian leaders, his name is Cade Six. He's voiced by Nathan Fillion. He basically gets murdered right at the start of the campaign by this man Aldrin Soff. And Aldrin Soff is like, he's a character that was important from like a previous expansion or something. I had no idea who he was because I wasn't really involved in the Destiny lore. Basically, he's a motherfucker and you want to hunt him down. Aldrin Soff goes ahead and frees like a bunch of like wanted prisoner captains. No, they call themselves the Scorned. And the Scorned are basically a variant of an existing alien species called the
Fallen.
The Fallen, yeah. Correct. And yeah, what's cool is like there's I think 8 captains, and each captain has like their own kind of distinct style, almost like a Mega Man sort of way. You know, like it's not Mega Man, and like when you kill them, you get their ability or something. But they all have their distinctive fighting style, which is like pretty interesting, pretty cool. Like there's one called the Trickster, I believe, and she does like a lot of illusion bullshit. So like she'll drop like ammo crates that are actually explosives when you try to pick them up, things like that. Like funny stuff like that. There's another person who he's like his name. I think he's like the Mindbender, I believe. And what he's all about is like he just loves like there's this other species of aliens called the Hive, and the Hive are very similar to like what is that plague like alien species in Halo?
I
don't remember.
They're kind of more of like a barbaric alien looking race as opposed to like a high tech alien race, if that makes sense.
I can't remember what they're called.
The Swarm? No. That's Zerg.
That's Zerg, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. But basically, yeah, so he's obsessed with them and wants to become like them, so he kind of looks like one. So there's things like that. Like the campaign itself was really fun. I think the boss itself, the final boss itself was a little anticlimactic in some ways.
The Flood?
The Flood. There we go.
Yeah, Flood.
But yeah, I thought the campaign was really fun. I enjoyed it. Like the writing was, I felt stronger in that. And yeah, there's a lot of there's tons of post-game content. Like in the previous Destiny 2 vanilla, there would be like weekly quests that you would do, and when you did those weekly quests, you would get guaranteed improved gear. So that same thing has come back, but then now they also have daily quests as well that will improve your gear. You also get a buff where like if you kill difficult enemies, you have a chance of dropping a prime engram, and a prime engram is also like a good piece of gear. They also have things where like if you complete certain activities using certain weapon sets or armor sets, you'll get a guaranteed powerful drop as well. Like things like that. They give you a shit ton of things to do, and it's just like it's pretty fun. The PvP modes are good too. There's one called Gambit. I'm not sure if that's new to Forsaken. I think it is.
I don't remember.
But essentially what you do, it's kind of like a mixture of PvE versus PvP. You're trying to kill a bunch of PvE monsters and collect little emblems that they drop and turn them in. And then when you turn in enough of them, you'll summon basically what is the equivalent of their ancient or like their base, their home base in like a MOBA. And you're trying to kill that before your enemy team does the same. But things like if you turn in a certain number of emblems from 5, 10 to 15, you will actually send blockers, what they call blockers, to the enemy side. Right, and when you send blockers to their side, it will actually block them from turning in their tokens, and it'll summon a monster of like the appropriate difficulty depending on how many emblems you turn in. And they had to kill that before they could turn in more. And also, when you turn in like a certain amount of emblems, you could also invade their side. You could send one person over, and then if you kill them, they will lose whatever emblems they have permanently. Ooh. And also, if they have their ancient, I'm going to call them. Is actually called a primeval. If you kill them while their primeval is up, it'll actually heal their primeval a certain amount. So I've had insanely close games where like they were way ahead of killing us on the primeval. I went in and literally killed every single member of their team and healed their primeval practically up to full, and we were able to clutch it out and win. Like that was such an amazing feeling. It's an extremely stressful game mode,
Yes,
but it's extremely fun. It's a lot of fun.
So far, the people I've played with and that have no idea how to do it.
Yeah, I would say that's probably a lot more fun when you have a coordinated team. But like
Yeah.
I've actually played with pubs with like varying levels of success, obviously. But yeah, it's still like it's really fun. I'm unlike the original base game. It's very very slow to increase your power level,
Which is good.
Yeah. And they also overall increase the difficulty of most activities, so you can't just like blaze through everything at lightning speed. It took me an hour and 15 minutes to do my first Nightfall with some of my clanmates. An hour and 15. And you know what's funny is that like what actually used to be frustrating in the original Destiny 2 was that you actually had a time limit to get your Nightfall done. But now it's more of like they time you to see how long you take, and if you are able to complete it within a certain time, you'll have a certain score, and if you're able to get a high enough score, they'll give you additional loot. So it's not like
That makes way more sense.
You won't be like punished per se. Like you'll be able to complete it no matter what, at least. But then, like, if you do better, they'll reward you more. So, like, I found that to be way less frustrating.
Yeah,
for sure.
way better. We couldn't even finish any of them.
Like
sometimes.
nothing was more frustrating than doing a Nightfall and then like being like basically not getting it within like a minute, you know, and like that sucked. But now it's just like now I can complete this Nightfall. Yeah, my score was 0, but at least I finished the Nightfall. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's pretty great. There's a lot of late game activities I still can't really hit yet, because my power level is about like 520-ish. When you hit level 50, like your base cap is going to be 500, and the raid you have to be 550. It's been about 3 or 4 days since I started playing Destiny 2. I want to say maybe more, but right now I'm only like 522. So like I've got a ways to go. So it's actually cool because they're constantly giving me that carrot on the stick, and it's not feeling grindy to me. Like I'm enjoying the content still. So yeah, like I think they really did a lot of great stuff with this expansion. It's just a shame that like people have to pay. Like if you never enjoyed the original Destiny 2 experience, it's a lot of money up front to enjoy the Forsaken content for sure.
Yeah.
So like I totally understand when people say like, yeah, I'm not gonna give this game. I understand people's like, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking play this game, whatever.
Yeah.
Or if they're like, I'm not gonna give this a second chance. I get it. Like they burned you. They burned me too. Like I gave them a second chance and I'm having a lot of fun, but I'm not gonna like give people shit for not giving another chance. Like it's totally understandable.
Yeah.
So this is totally the game it should have been from day one. And if this is the game it was from day one, I probably would have been playing Destiny 2 far more regularly for sure. So yeah. Yeah, it's a really fun experience. And I also I think the activities are enough where like it's not taking over my life. You know what I mean? Or like there's so much shit to do that I'm like constantly playing the game, but there's not so little to do that I'm not coming back to it. You know, like I find it has a good balance. Yeah. If you plan on no lifing this game, like no lifing this game, I can still see how like you would be like, okay, what's left to do? But for me, who's like able to like, you know, put a couple hours into the game every day, like I find it to be very, very fun.
That's fair.
So yeah. And so I got my Warlock to 522. I'm currently leveling my Hunter. My Hunter is on the last final boss. I'm actually still not a high enough power level to take on the boss well. But yeah, it's been fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I think I put like 30 to 40 hours into it this week alone. So it's a good game.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
How about you?
Hours.
How about you guys?
Well,
if we want to go on the Destiny 2 train, I guess we go to Tony.
yeah, I've also been playing Destiny 2, but that's not the only game.
Oh.
Destiny 2, I agree with everything Peter said. He's the reason I'm playing it.
I'm so sorry.
But
$40.
yeah, but
oh yeah, just one more comment is that when I was playing on, so basically when you buy the Forsaken game, they give you like the spark, which immediately brings your character up to a high enough level to do Forsaken content. So you're like skipping the past expansions. But like since I was on my second character, I didn't get to do that. I think I already voiced how I was disappointed in the Osiris campaign when I first played it back when. And then I played the Warmind campaign as well.
Yeah, garbage.
Sucks. I didn't even realize that I finished the campaign.
Same.
Like I was like, I did the final mission, and then I was like, okay, well, so let's see what's next on the campaign list. He's like, return to whoever on the tower because you saved Mars. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
that was it.
It's exactly my
like
thought.
I don't even. I guess like I fought a boss, but it was like super anticlimactic. I don't know. It's just very disappointing.
I liked the boss. That was cool. But yeah, I didn't realize that was it.
It didn't feel like an end boss.
No.
And like it was 2 hours of content.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think if I played Warmind when it first came out, I would have been fucking infuriated for sure.
Yeah, it was. Yep, exactly that.
Yep.
Stunted ending. I had no idea it was over.
Yep.
I was waiting for the next thing.
Yep.
Like, okay, now what do I do after I went to the tower?
And that's the only thing. And that's what makes me worry about like the next set. Like, I didn't buy the expansion pass for this year, so like the Forsaken content is all I paid for, and I'm worried that the future content will be of the same stunted nature because the original Destiny campaign was meaty. While it was not good, it was meaty. Like, it took some hours to complete it, but. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna immediately buy into the expansion content right away when it comes out. I'm probably gonna wait like a week or two.
Wait to hear about it.
Exactly, because there's no rush.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, Tank.
Destiny 2.
Anything else?
Also leveling a warlock.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know about the boost thing, so I went through the content and leveled it.
Not that
from 25. It didn't take very long.
Yeah.
But I boosted my Titan and just got, that you get a bunch of gear and stuff, which is pretty cool. I mean, my gear was complete crap because I think my Titan was like level 12 or something. I boosted it to 30.
Nice.
So.
Oh yeah, new level cap is 50, by the way. So they give you 20 whole levels.
Yeah. That was good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Other than that, still a little bit more World of Warcraft. I haven't done any endgame stuff at all.
You're max level, right?
My Paladin is. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I was watching a little bit of the PvP championships. And Demon Hunters is where it's at. All of the casters were saying Demon Hunters have 100% damage uptime. 100%.
Seems good.
Yes.
Does that translate into PvE as well?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's insane. No other class can do that. I mean, they have like 3 or 4 stuns and interrupts, and just everything damages. There's never a dull moment with a Demon Hunter. So I started leveling that, got to 114. Yeah.
There's no new class, though, this expansion, right? It's like just new races?
They're just the allied races, which I thought once you got the expansion, they would unlock. Nope. It's still faction rep bullshit.
Yep. I'm actually hearing a lot of complaints about Battle for Azeroth overall. Like, I heard it's not... I heard the good things about it are it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Leveling up is fun.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Well, PvPing is still fun. I haven't tried any raids or anything. Like I said, no end game. I don't even have enough eye level for heroics yet. But the dungeons are pretty cool. There's that new one. What's it called?
Yep, I know that one exactly.
Yeah, it's apparently extremely difficult. I'll remember it later, but I haven't tried that one yet. I unlocked it, but I haven't done it.
Well done.
Apparently, it's very hard. Just very
Just
very
like
hard.
me.
Good to know.
And this is just a dungeon. It's not a raid.
I remember doing heroics in Burning Crusade and thinking some of them were pretty fucking hard at first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. This one's like that. Damn it, I can't remember what it's called.
What was it like? Like, what was the theme behind it?
I only saw somebody stream it, and I don't really remember. It's like in this mine kind of area.
Oh, this is like the Zandalari Trolls kind of?
I'm trying to remember the name of the raid or the dungeon. It's all in caps with an exclamation point.
Oh, okay. Let me Google
That's
that.
the name of it. Yeah, I can see you Googling it. Anyway, people who play will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I haven't tried that yet. The game's still pretty good. I mean, I'm having fun playing it. Destiny 2, I got caught up in that. So,
it's a good game.
Yeah. Also, I grinded a bit in Octopath Traveler.
Oh, yeah. How's that game going?
It's still good. It's just... I have to be in the mood to play it now. Like, I still like JRPGs. But, I don't know. I want to play stuff like Destiny more. Or World of Warcraft at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm not traveling a lot or leaving my office much, so I haven't had that need to sit there handheld grinding out something,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I played some Hyperlight Drifter. Game's still really good.
Yeah.
And hard.
Yeah.
What else? Siege? No. Almost. I almost played it.
Great.
A coworker.
Well done, Tony.
A coworker said, he's like, Yeah, let me know when you want to play. We'll play tonight. And I kept asking him if we're going to play, and he just wasn't online. So, rip.
Okay. Great.
I know. Riveting story. And Disney Emoji Blitz. All right.
Oh my
Your
god.
turn.
Okay. So primarily I've been playing Okami HD.
Oh shit! What platform?
Switch.
Nice.
Yeah. Like I had it on the PC and I'm like, I want to play it on a console. So I've got it on the Switch. And it's good. Like, did you guys play the original?
No.
I have never played any version of it.
So I will say that it suffers from some things that older games used to do. Like you can't skip people talking quickly too much. And it does hold your hand a little bit near the beginning of the game, but it gets interesting as you play more and more of it.
Is Okami by Capcom?
I thought it was Platinum.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Actually, you might
Because
be
it's
right.
by the same people that did Beautiful Joe and everything.
I think you're
which
right,
is
yeah.
Platinum. And yeah,
It's
the
developed
game
by Clover Studio, published by Capcom.
Oh.
Clover.
Oh, I think I heard that Okami 2 is supposed to be published by Platinum. Actually, I don't know.
Wait, Clover.
See what they did.
All I know is that Okami was in Marvel vs. Capcom, and
Yes.
that's why I thought she was in Capcom.
No,
She was by Capcom.
It's an independent dev studio founded by Capcom, so it's just a subsidiary.
Oh. I thought it was Platinum for some reason. Did they do Beautiful Joe as well?
So they merged. Okay, so some of the members of Clover founded Seeds Inc., which merged with ODD Incorporated to form Platinum Games.
Oh, okay, so a lot of
Okay.
the same people.
Okay. Great. Yeah. But so the game, I just unlocked like the second weapon, and basically the game, a lot of it surrounds the idea that you can pause time and draw things on the screen
Mm-hmm.
so that they do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you're fighting enemies, you pause time when you knock them up and you draw a line through them, it'll like do a sword slice through them.
Mm-hmm.
Or like you can draw bombs and they'll explode on enemies.
Oh, is that what like having a weapon does? It gives you like different drawing styles?
No. So in the game, you start off like many games where you're kind of just weak. You don't have all the powers you used to have. So you're going around exploring the world, finding more and more of your powers.
Oh, so is it kind of like Zelda?
Kind of like Zelda, but obviously extremely different, both story and art style wise. The art style is very pretty. The world starts off very bleak, but as you go through more and more of it, you're basically letting the world be uncursed,
Mm-hmm.
and you're making the world pretty again.
Mm-hmm.
Because you play as Amaterasu, the dog,
Mhm.
who's actually like the god of gods in this particular game.
Mm-hmm. I think in Japanese culture,
Amaterasu is
yeah.
the mother god,
Mm-hmm.
which in this game is a wolf, which I don't know if it's actually a wolf in...
Every image I've ever seen of Amaterasu has always been a woman, so I don't ever recall seeing a wolf.
Yeah. I don't know. But either way, you basically find your powers by finding the other gods that have been hiding because of the cursed world.
Mm-hmm.
And you get more and more brush techniques is what they call it, because you draw on the screen with a like calligraphy brush and you do stuff with that.
How easy is it to draw?
It says White Wolf.
It's pretty easy. Like I have yet to run into a situation where I couldn't do something. Like every once in a while I'll draw something that's wrong, but it's pretty forgiving for the most part on what you're trying to do. It'll be like, okay, that's close enough. And yeah, the game is pretty good. It probably is not going to be a great game for everybody, but it is a fun game and there is plenty to do in it. So
Did they do anything besides HD retextures?
Not really.
Okay.
I think it's pretty much the same otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always remember it being like a stunning game to look at.
Yeah, it's a very pretty game, and the art style on it's very unique. It's very much the same sort of style as like Beautiful Joe, where it's cel shaded, but this one's more
Makes sense.
Like painterly?
obviously painted like calligraphy style. Obviously, a lot more Japanese influence. Like there's cherry blossoms all over the place, and
So if you're a weeb, you'll be super into this shit.
I guess there's not like a whole lot of like
It's not
anime
it's not
aspects.
Anime. True.
No, it's literally just like traditional Japanese painting sort of style.
That's still cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, it has some old game tropes which haven't aged well, like reading text. It'll have like the character make the noise, kind of a thing. But they're not actually speaking, but they like make
like
a
Golden
noise.
Sun.
Kind of like, well, kind of like that, or kind of like Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so each character sort of has their own noise that they have as they're speaking.
So that's kind of irritating.
It can be, but eventually, like some scenes let you skip text quicker, some scenes don't. So it's kind of a mixed bag in that sense. But for $20, it's kind of hard to go wrong for a game that is as big as it is.
Nice.
So it's pretty good.
Cool. That's cool. Is that the game where when she runs around, like you see like flowers and stuff like spring up in her path? Oh my god, I remember that. I remember thinking that was super cool.
Yeah, and you get some really cool powers. I don't want to give it away since neither of you have played it.
Yeah, I might pick it up for Switch if it's $20.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. And again, I would say that the beginning is slow, but once you start getting into it, you're like, oh, okay, now I can do this.
I'm into it. Oh, yeah. All right, cool.
So yeah.
Anything else?
Not too much. I played a little bit of Monster Hunter. Basically, just did the first mission.
Dude, let's play together. Are you down?
Eventually.
You said that last time.
No, I'm just waiting for you guys to hit me up to play Monster Hunter. It's because like right now I'm not playing Monster Hunter because there's no new content for me. But if you guys like want to hunt together, just fucking hit me up.
I think part of it is I work in that room, and that's like my office to work in.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe when I'm done working, I like leave that room, kind of a thing.
Oh, it's like you leave that space. Kinda? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, because that's the whole
I don't
reason we
have that
have
problem.
that is because.
I just stay in the office until 1 a.m.
Yeah. I mean, the whole reason I have that space is so I can be in that room working. And then when I'm done, just I have more places to go that aren't that room. So
Understandable.
yeah. So
Right.
it's kind of like, yeah, every once in a while I'll stay and just turn on the computer, but I haven't been using the computer as much.
Okay. All right. Well, let me know if you ever want a monster hunt.
Sure.
Good shit.
Same.
What weapon are you using?
Hammer.
Oh, yeah. I love the hammer. It's a good weapon.
I still got that insect glaive.
All
I haven't
right.
played
Good
in a while.
shit. Well, okay. Do we want to open up the salt mines today?
I'm not that salty, so.
I'm only salty
Do you
about
wanna
one
vent?
thing.
We can vent. Sure. Salt
Let
mines.
me guess. It starts with an N and ends with an endo.
Yeah, I hate Nendos.
Yeah. Fuck those things.
Actually, I love Nendos. Nendos are great. They actually just announced a new one. Sora from Kingdom Hearts. It looks so good. I really want it.
Oh, wait.
Like I called Nendroids Nendos.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
okay.
sorry. Anyway, yeah, Nintendo Switch Online is available now. I haven't gotten it. I thought their announcement about it was really dumb. They've had way more than a year to like perfect their announcement for this thing, and the fact that during their announcement they said we have more details coming to you soon. I was like, are you fucking serious? Yeah. Like, are you joking me right now? Look, the NES games are cool, fine. $20 is not that much, especially if you go on the family plan, which is cheaper. But like finding out that like they decided to not support certain online games because you could cheat with online games with cloud saves is dumb, which makes me worried that future multiplayer games will not be supported by the cloud saves.
Yeah.
But what I'm hoping is that Splatoon 2, they were not planning on having cloud saves, and that's why they had everything saved client side, and that future online games will have everything saved server sides, which it should be, so that future online games will support cloud saves. But as it is, like a lot of games do not support cloud saves, which is dumb.
Yeah, well, it's funny that they say they don't want people to cheat with cloud saves because people are cheating with the local stuff on Splatoon. So it's kind of weird that they would do that. But
yeah,
I think that overall, besides the cloud save stuff, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I still think that I think that the Switch not supporting voice chat natively without a phone is still dumb.
Yeah. I just feel like there needs
it has the capability.
I just feel like there needs to be options in terms of backup saves that don't require you to pay. That's it.
Apparently with the launch of Nintendo Online, Mario Kart 8 has chat, like voice chat now.
Really?
Yeah. And supposedly people are pretty nice so far, but I'm almost guaranteeing that you're going to go into like some chat room for Mario Kart and someone's going to be like, the fucking blue shell's bullshit, like that kind of thing, you know?
Here's the thing. I don't care. Like, I don't play Nintendo games with online.
No.
That's just the nature of it. Even when it comes to Smash, I'm not really interested in talking to my opponent.
Well, not talking to
No,
them.
but to play this at all online, you'll need it.
Yeah, but even then, it's just like a lot of Nintendo games that I truly love and enjoy are not multiplayer games.
Yeah, that's kind of a big thing for me too. Is Nintendo most of the time, I like their single player stuff.
Yeah.
Like multiplayer wise, Smash, I usually play that local, anyways.
Let's we do twos.
Mario Kart Online is fine. You know, that's a fun game to play online. But other than that, it's like, I don't know. Most of their games are just kind of good on their own. Having to be online.
Here's my thing. I just think cloud save should be universal. Like every game should have cloud save support.
Yes,
It should.
they should.
It's dumb.
Or at least let us back it up ourselves.
Yes. The fact that the only way for us to back up any sort of game is through a paid service is dumb, even as cheap as it is.
Well, I think that the thing you mentioned the other time we were talking about it, where if you cancel the online service, your cloud saves are immediately gone. I think that's silly.
Okay. So apparently that's not confirmed, but it's not denied. Nintendo basically just the wording
Avoided their statement.
The wording of Nintendo's statement is enough where it's like you don't actually know when it'll happen, but it says that when you cancel your service, your online saves will be unavailable, something like that.
That's kind of weird. A grace period would be good, but yeah, I think that the Nintendo, while new to this game, should see the trends that others have been doing.
Yeah, there's just like Xbox does not require a paid subscription for cloud saves. Xbox doesn't. PS4 does, but if you cancel PS Plus, they will give you a 6-month grace period.
Yeah. So like that kind of stuff. And again, voice chat, messaging, all that kind of stuff should just be available.
Yeah.
But, they're trying to be the
Hasn't Xbox had that since the original Xbox?
Also, am I crazy in believing that the UI is still fucking like horrendous and garbage, and I was expecting like a larger like UI overhaul with this update, and we're not getting one.
It's still not great,
Yeah, it's
but
more like
dude, the 3DS, no
style.
themes, no folders, no nothing. Like the 3D, they already have an existing system that does it better than what they have on their current.
yeah. So, yeah, Nintendo, like, again, I still support the Switch because it's a great console, but I do not necessarily support all of their decisions that they're making just because it's, at this point in the game, what people expect.
Honestly, it's like, thank God their games are good and the console itself is useful, because like every other fucking implementation that they ever done is like half-baked at best.
Yeah, like even the UI on the console, I don't care too much about, but it could be better, which is not saying that's not great.
Yeah, it's functional.
For me, I have a lot of digital games. Yeah. So for me to find certain games and have to scroll so far to find certain games, it's utter garbage. Like, it's really bad.
Yeah, there should be some kind of view selection.
Like, there is a screen where you could like make it so all the tiles are small, but that's at the very fucking end. Like, why?
I gotta go outside.
Yeah.
So
I think we're finished. We're pretty much done here. That's enough salt for today. Thank you for tuning into episode 52 of the Control Salt Delete podcast. We will see you guys next week.
See you later.